Hello and welcome, crafty cuties. Today we are going to flip through my October daily, and I don't want to do too much talking, but I do want to mention that if you are interested to see any more or a closer look at any of these layouts, please check the playlist that will be linked below and up in the corner, and you can get a better idea of how I did some of these layouts. This is my final flip through of October daily, and so I'm going to quickly go through the book because I do have a weekly flip on each week, and then I will go a little slower towards the end since you guys haven't seen that yet. But I had to tie a ribbon around, you guys, because this is a chunky book. And I love it so much. I love that little things are sticking out, but I gotta say, if I ever need to store this somewhere, I'm a little nervous just because there's a lot of things. I would probably put the tassel on the inside, but for now I plan to have it out on my shelf, so it should be fine, and I just tied that around. A lot of people had questions about how I did my cover, and honestly I just Mod Podged some paper and some die cuts, but I will definitely try to give you a better look on how I put together my December daily. I'm actually doing a junk journal slash smash book, so I will keep you guys posted on that one. So over here, I just actually have some different tags and things that I made I never ended up using, so I'll probably just keep them over here because I have some things through October that I actually just want to put in here, like receipts and things. But in the front, I have a prompt list here that gives me some prompts if I wanted to do journaling. I'll just probably keep that in there. So we have day 1 here. And I'm not gonna open anything up, like this envelope is full of like a letter to Alistair, my son, and some other things, but I did read that on one of my videos. And I just love that I have a combination of paper and the inserts and envelopes. I really enjoy having the different things in here, and that is kind of what helped me decide that I definitely need to do a junk journal or smash book for my December daily. And I am practicing this month in November by doing a daily memory keeping. I'm doing like November daily, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I'm doing it like in my traveler notebook inserts, but I made them into kind of a junk journal. So I will get some good practice for November to see how I like it, but I just really enjoy touching paper. I love having different textures and things, and I'm just not a huge fan of the inserts, so that is kind of why I chose to do that. I do think it's a little bit harder to fit so much into a junk journal or smash book, at least for the size that I'll be doing, but I'm going to make it work because even using a binder like this, I feel like it's about to break open with how much I have stuffed in here. So I don't think it will really be an issue. And you have to do a little bit more planning ahead of time for a junk journal or like a smash book, just because you kind of have to make the base of it. With this, I did enjoy that you could open this up. I could move things around. It's really easy to, you know, add or take away. And so I do really enjoy that for a binder. I think that if you are a first timer for like a December daily, October daily, any type of daily memory keeping, I honestly think that using a binder or an album with the rings is an excellent choice. I think it will make it a lot easier to kind of get the idea and the hang of doing daily memory keeping. It's not stressful because you can move things around, so I definitely recommend that. So I'm going to start right here on day 27. I think that's about where I left off, and just kind of give you a closer look. So I actually need to be better about using the backs of things, and I will be doing that in my future journaling or memory keeping books. But in here I just have a little journaling card where I journaled that day. Over here is day 28, and in here I have a little treat bag that I made with a pull-out tag, and I have a photo from the day, my son and our cute pets. And then in this little pocket, I'm not going to show this because I think there's a phone number, my son got an invitation to a birthday, so I just put that in there, and then just some pictures that I printed out. And I didn't really have the time to do anything with them, but I don't mind just having them just, you know, plain in here. So I like having a little folder like that. I should have used the back of this. Sometimes it just doesn't work with what I'm trying to do for that layout. Day 29, I have a really big leaf because my son and some of his friends were playing with these huge leaves. They're like the size of their heads. And I thought it would be cool to bring one home so you can kind of see in the back here how it is. And I just added some sequins that I had. And yeah, my little number fell off, so I'll have to put that back on. 29 is a photo of my husband and his band. They had a really cool Halloween show, and it was seriously such a success. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. It was a success. It was such a good show, and I was just so proud of him and his band for how well they did and for booking this gig. It was just really cool, so I was so happy I was able to go. So there is a photo. My husband is this one right here. He's the lead, and in here I just made this into a little pocket. I have a journaling card. It says "You got this," and then I just wrote about the evening. Whoop. And then I did use the back of this one for day 30. Picture of my son. We were making some treats for his Halloween party the next day. This is also day 30. I had kind of a lot of photos from the day, and this is a picture of my son and husband saying goodbye to each other. We were dropping him off at the airport, and those goodbyes are just never easy. He travels pretty often for work, and I've been documenting that a lot on our vlog channel, because even though it's sad, it's still a memory that I want to cherish, and so that's what we got there. On the back, I just used a little tag, and I kind of just wrote about what was happening in the photo, because I'm sure years from now I may forget. And the last day, 31, October 31, we got Halloween, and that is a picture of him and his bestie, Asa. They had their vampire teeth in. This was at their school Halloween party. And then in here, I just have a card that Alistair made me along with photos, and let's see if I can take it out. Whoops. So here is the little card he made me at school. It is so much fun to have little surprises like this. This is a card that Asa actually made for him. He wrote Alistair's name so good. They're 4 and 5. Alistair's almost 5. And then, okay, and then I think there's a Polaroid picture in there. We'll close that. I'll tape that better. And that is all. On the back, I just wrote a little letter to my son, just talking about how the month went and kind of some of the highlights, and that's everything. So yeah, I had a great time with this October daily. This was my first time doing something like this, and I mean, I'm hooked. I can't wait to do November daily and December daily, and honestly, I will probably keep it up for as long as I can. I have always been someone who makes like at least some type of a monthly photo book or scrapbook, and I haven't found a good system for keeping up in an easy, non-stressful way, and this for me is it. If I just take a little bit of time every day to, you know, journal or post scrapbook a photo, it's not stressful. It's great, and I really want to be able to always take a little bit of time out of the day for myself. And I know it can be hard when you have kids, even if you have several kids, but I still find that it's important, even if that means you're getting 30 minutes less of sleep, just for me at least. I know everyone's completely different, but I have to have a little bit of time to myself. And honestly, even if it's only 15 minutes out of the day, that's not a lot, but for me, it makes such a difference. And I know that I deserve 15 minutes out of the day. So I gotta take it and, you know, do something that makes me feel good. So I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Thank you for joining me on this October daily journey, and I cannot wait to start December daily prep, but I will also be sharing some ideas for my November daily as I go. I'll show you some layouts and things like that. And let me know if you are doing November daily. I would love to know more people that are doing it. Yeah. Okay guys, I will talk to you later.